Hi children, welcome to our online class today. My name is Mr. Victor. Today we are going to be learning how to create a CV using Microsoft Word. At the end of today's class, we'll learn how to format a document by adding bullet numbering and other function in Microsoft Word. We'll be learning how to create lists, and also we'll learn how to create a standard CV using Microsoft Word. Now, some of you might be wondering, what is CV? Now, when we say CV, CV stands for Curriculum Vitae. This is a document that provides a short, detailed summary of a person's education, work experience, skills, and achievement. It is typically used when applying for jobs, academic positions, research opportunities, or other professional roles. Basically, when you are applying for a job opportunity, or you are applying for a role in a company, or let's say you are applying for a scholarship, you'll be asked to submit a CV. Now, this CV contains information about yourself. Now, the information that should be in your CV should be your educational experience, your work experience, your skills, and some of the achievements that you've been able to attain within a period of time. Anybody that is applying for a role in an organization needs to submit a CV to that organization. With that CV, they will have a short, description or short, information about that individual. So today I'm going to be showing you how to use Microsoft Word to create a standard CV. So with that said, I want us to launch Microsoft Word. How do you launch Microsoft Word? You click on your Start. When you click on your Start, the search bar here, you type Word, W-O-R-D. Immediately you type Word, you see the application will appear up here just like this. You click on it, and it takes you to this page here where you click on Blank Document. So we are going to be creating this CV from the scratch, from the beginning to the end. So at the end of the class, we are going to be having something like this, a very short CV like this, using this particular format. So let's dive right in. So like I said, we are going to create this from scratch. So let's start. So first thing first, we need to type the name. Now, if you look at this, the name of this person that I'm creating this CV for, his name is James Smith Jackson. James Smith Jackson. After typing this, all we just need to do is to highlight this text just like this, move it to the center, and we'll increase the font size. You can see, increase the font size is big enough. Then we can change the color of the text. You can see here, this icon here where you have font color, this is where you change the color of the text. You click on the arrow. Let's change it to sky blue, something like this. Yes, let's use this color. And let's make it bold. We want to make it bold just like this. Good. After doing this, then, okay, I can decide to pull this up so that we can have, it can be at the top just like this. Perfect. So the next thing I'm going to put here, let's just draw a line. After I add this line, then we'll add other information about this individual. So I'll just select the line. Now, when you are drawing a line in Microsoft Word, if you want the line to be very straight, you use your Shift key. So I'll just hold my Shift key down and draw this line just like this to the end, and it's looking perfect. So what I'll do next is to change the color of this line. I'll use this one, and I want to use, let's see how this same color sky blue will look. Okay, let's use this. Good. After doing this, then we need to move to the next point where we have to type our information. So you just press the enter key and move to the next line. So here we don't need our text to be as big as this. So we'll just reduce the font size. Let's reduce it to, let's say, 14 for now, because we want to type some information here. So you can also change the font style of your text. So I'll just highlight this text just like this and come here and maybe use Bookman Old Style. I think this is good. So I go back to this place. I'm going to use Bookman throughout this document. So let me remove this. Let me make it normal for now. I don't want it to be bold. So the next thing I'm going to do is let me type the address. So I'll just copy this information here. You can type it. I want this video to be not to be long, so that's why I have it here. So you just type this information. If you look at this, the font size I use is 11. So I can highlight it and change it back to Bookman Old Style if I want to. and it's perfect this way. You see what we've just done here. So you just type everything here and you have this. So here should contain the address. So this is the address of this individual. So this is the address, the phone number, and the person's email address. This is the person's phone number. Let me change this email address. Let me use another email address. Let me use James Smith at gmail.com. James Smith at gmail.com, and this is okay. It's okay. Okay, so I want to add link to it. Okay, let's just leave it this way. All right. So the next thing we are going to do now is to add the job title. So James Smith is actually a software engineer. So I'll just type here software engineer. This N is supposed to be in small letter. Good. Software engineer. Then what will I do? I need to highlight this. I will change the color back to sky blue, make it bold, and increase this to, I think 18 is fine. 18 is fine. Good. 18 is fine. So what I want to do next now is to create like a profile just to explain what James Smith is all about. So I'll move to the next line. I will go back to insert, get my line here. Then I want to start from this point. I want to draw a line. I'll show you what I'm trying to do here now. I'll go to insert. So I will hold my shift key and I'll draw a straight line just like this. Not to the end, but I think it's okay that way. Good. So we have our line. I will make it, let me use this color. And I can, okay, I think the outline of this is fine. It's perfect. So what I want to add to this place here is a profile. So I want the text profile to be here. So what I'll just do is I'll go to insert, go to shape, select this rectangle shape and draw it over this. I need to give more space here. So I'll just move my insertion point at the end of this text and press the enter key to move it down a little bit. Then I put this here. So what I want to achieve here is I will just go to shape format here, select this so that the color goes off, and I will type profile. I need to type profile. So let me type profile here. Profile. So this is looking small. I'll just highlight the text, go back home, make this text bigger. Okay, I think something like this is okay. Change the font style to Bookman. Okay, it's looking big. Let me reduce it a little bit. I think this is perfect. All right, so I'll just put it on the line just like this. Now, if you notice, this color is odd. Yeah, this shape actually on this line is odd. So what I'm going to do is to remove that particular shape. I'm not going to make it visible. So how will I do that? I go to shape format, click on shape format. Then where you have shape outline, because we want to adjust the outline of the shape. So I'll just come click on no outline and you have it just like this. It's looking perfect, right? Yes. So let me change this to sky blue. Let's see how it look. Okay, no, I think it's looking odd somehow. Let's leave it this way. We can actually group them together because we'll still use it again. So I'll just hold my shift key, select this part and select the line. I need to select the line. Okay. Now I'll right click after I've selected the line and the shape. Now, when you want to group, let me explain that again. If you want to group, the reason why I'm grouping is because I want to be able to move this and the line together. So what will I do? I will select this first, hold my shift key, then select the line. I have to be patient until that cross appears. Once it appears, then I click. You know what? Let me get the line first. Just have to be patient so that, let me move this out first. Okay, should be able to get it this time around. Alright, so I've selected it, hold my shift key down, then select the other part, which is this one. Good. So after I've selected, make sure you hold your shift key before you select the this box. Then I right click, I click on group, and I've been able to group it together like this, looking perfect. So there's an information that is supposed to be under here. So I'll just come down here and type the next thing. So I have it typed here. I'll just copy it and paste it, because I want this video to be short, not too long. Good. So this is the profile of James Smith. Okay, you can see that this shape is actually there, but it's invisible. So I'll just move this down a little bit. Good, I think this is okay. Then I'll change the font style to Bookman, because that's what I'm using throughout in this video. So Bookman old style, just like this, and we are good to go. So we are done with the profile of James Smith. So the next thing we want to do now is to add the educational background of James Smith. So I've grouped this already. All I just need to do is just to copy and paste. How do you copy and paste? You select the object, right click on it, you click on copy, you come down to where you want to paste, right click, you will see paste here. These are the two paste options that we have, the first one and the second one. So I'll just click on this and we have this here just like this. So the next thing I need to do is to move this, right now. Just to move it, it's not moving, so I have to use wrap text to make it move. So if you experience this too, just right click on it, you will see wrap text, click on tight so that you can be able to move it. All right, so I have this. This here is not supposed to be profile again. So all I just need to do is just double click. Okay, all right. Okay, I know what is happening here. So I'm going to undo this. I'm going to undo this and paste it again. I'll come here, right click. Let's paste it this one, keeping the source. I'll go over that again. Let me undo it. So after copying this, you right click on where you want to paste and you come here and paste it. Use the first option here, keep source formatting. So I click on it. So with this, I can be able to move it like this. Let me move this one out a little bit. All right, good. So what we are going to do next now is to change this from profile to education. Education. Good. So I'll just come down here and type the education experience of Mr. James Smith. So I'll just come here and type. Now this is looking too big, so I'll just reduce the font size. Press my backspace to align this. So I'll just type 2000. Okay, I will reduce the font size. Let me just type 2016 to 2023. Now the school. Just put the school here. In-depth primary school here. So let me reduce the font size of this. Okay, I think this is okay. Then I move to the next line. Then I say from the year 2022 to 2000 okay, sorry, let me change this to year 2000 like this. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. And from year 2000 to 2000 and then 2020, sorry, in the year 2020 to 2023. Now let me just add this Kingston College, and this person is actually undergoing a professional course right now, so I'll just put 2023 to 2024. That's when he will finish this particular program. Then I'll just put let me just put here okay, let me just put here ICC serve, ICC serve programming, sorry, P programming, programming school. Let's just put it like that. Now, while you're doing this for yourself, you can actually put the year, when the year you got admission into your primary school to the end. Same thing with your secondary school. And if you have a professional, all of this, you add it here in your the educational experience part. So the next thing that we are going to do quickly is to now work with experience. Yes, let's now put the experience of James Smith. What are the things that he can do? So I'll just copy and paste this down here like this. And I'll change this from education to work. Or let's start with skills. Skill set. Yes, let's use skill set. So at this point, we are going to be listing out some of the skills that Mr. James Smith had. So he's very proficient with. So here I'm not going to show you how to use bullet and numbering. So if you want to use bullet and numbering, you come to this point here, and you can see we have bullets here. So I'm going to use this one. So I'm just going to type. Let me type Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. Another skill. So immediately you press the enter key, you move to the next line. The bullet appears again. So I'll just type PowerPoint. I'll just type Excel. Then the next one I'll just type is let me just type web design. Good. This is actually making sense. So these are the skill set of this individual. Now let me add the last part to this. Copy and paste. Then I'll come down here to where I want it to be, and I right click and I drop this down here just like this. So this part I will change it to hobbies. I'll change it to hobbies. 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 So here, instead of using bullet, I'm going to use numbering this time around. I'm going to number it instead of using bullet, just for the sake of learning. So you can see these are the options we have here. You can either use this one, or you use the Roman figure, or use alphabet. Anyone you choose to use, but let's use this one. So let's just say the first hobby is coding. The second hobby is traveling. The next hobby is let's say singing. And the last one here is reading. Now, if you look carefully, you'll notice that the font style here is different from the ones we have. So let me click on this. You can see this is Bookman old style with the font size of 14. So I'll just, let me change this to small letter E. So I'll just highlight everything like this and change this to Bookman old style, then increase the size to 14. And I think we are good to go. So it's encroaching to the next page. So I don't want that. So let me just click here to give space. All right. So I think this is looking perfect. Now, so we've been able to create the CV for Mr. James Smith. I think we can practice this at home. This is actually looking great. This is great. So what I'm trying to do basically is just to create space to make sure that everything is on a single page just like this, and I can, zoom in just to have a full glance of this. And I think this is looking perfect. Okay, something here. Let me move this up a little bit and see. All right, so what will just happen is I'll just move this like this, and we are good to go. So I can decide to change the color of this to sky blue. Yes, I can decide to change the color of this to sky blue too, and make it bold. Sky blue and make it bold. Skill set here. Sky blue and make it bold. The hobbies, sky blue and make it bold. So if I want to print this, let me go to print. and look at how it's looking. So thank you for watching today's video. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things from our lesson today. I want you to keep on practicing and use the Microsoft Word to create a CV for yourself. Thank you and bye for now.